All right, guys, welcome to our new podcast. It is The Hustle, but it's The Hustle 2022 with your host, myself, Ben Anderson, and it's on location. So this is going to be a much more intimate year where I show you guys really how I make the secret sauce. And by secret sauce, there's no secret, just a lot of hard work. But instead of just interviewing guests, I'm going to really go into my business a lot more, open up the playbook, and hopefully inspire you guys. I think this is going to be a year with lots of market movement where you're going to find inflation plays a big role, rates are going to be changing, people are probably moving jobs a lot this year. I just feel this is a big change year. The last couple years has really been a lot of COVID, but I think there's some COVID fatigue out there. And so now it's time to make your move. I really think it's time to make your move. So guys, the best way I know to show you how to make your move this year is to show you exactly how I've made mine. I can inspire you guys to stop waiting for something great to happen and start taking it into your own hands. Look, the ball bounces where you put it, and I'm gonna show you really how to get after it today. So it's our new podcast format. We got video going for YouTube. So if you wanna watch the video, check out YouTube. Our YouTube channel is fire. And if you want to listen along because you're doing cardio or just hanging out, that's also a great thing. So I'm going to jump into the new format, and I'm going to show you guys again what's behind the scenes of my business, what I do and how I do it, how we make our money, where my history is, and just kind of be more intimate and more personal with you guys. So as we get into this new format, it's really about how to make money, how to reach your potential, and how to have whatever the life is that you guys want. My personal life that I want is being around my family more, being financially solid, not having a lot of stress, and having a good idea of how to find good quality deals that are gonna make me the kind of money I want to have the life that I can kind of afford. So I'm gonna show you guys kind of how I did it, where I came from, where my roots are at, why I am wired the way that I am. I'm gonna hopefully help you guys this next year really find your guys' passion. And it starts with that. So let's start with finding your guys' passion. You don't have to love what you do so much that it's gonna make you the most amount of money, but if you have a job that can earn you a good pay, you can then have your 5 to 9, as we call it, and use that 5 to 9 time to find your passion. So what is your passion? What are you passionate about? Some of my passions are coaching kids Little League, coaching kids sports, being around my family. I'm super passionate about real estate. I love checking out houses and house design shows and flip shows. So although mortgage is how I've made lots of money over the past almost 18, 19 years, and I'm passionate about mortgage, I don't wake up in the morning saying, let's go do mortgages. That's always been what's been the bread and butter for me. My passion has always been home projects, home design, business, taking risks, competing, and just going for it. So what mortgage has allowed me to do is to find my external passion. So the first thing is getting you guys this year to find what you're passionate about. And I'm gonna show you guys my first project here, which is where I'm working today. So if you're watching the YouTube, I'm actually on location on the top of the hill in Montecito, California, overlooking the entire city. I can see the mountains, I can see the ocean. I'm surrounded by 20 and 30 and $40 million estates. So I love just being around success and around people that are just getting after it. And every single home out my window has a story of how it was built, who made it, what adversity they went through. And I love that kind of stuff. I love the underdog stories. So my passion is just getting after it every day, hustling, working hard, and grinding. So I'm on location. I'll talk more about this Romero Canyon project. It's super special, but I'm doing the podcast from a new office in Montecito, California. We used to travel here, vacation here, and my wife and I once said, one day we'll move our family there. One day we'll live there. And so I am passionate about my goals and chasing the dream. I love projects. I love getting after it. It's only because I have a 9 to 5 that I work my ass off at that I have the ability to chase my passions. You can't be someone that doesn't work hard at their main job and then have passions. Because then you're just a dream chaser and you're someone that doesn't follow through. You can't just be a DJ without having a 9 to 5 first. That's gotta be what pays consistent bills for you. Your passions have to be what you're willing to do afterwards. And I firmly believe in my heart that you can't just chase your dreams all day long. That's not realistic. Yeah, a broken clock is right twice a day. We all can get lucky and win the lottery, but that's not realistic. And the cool thing is you'll hear buzzsaws going off in the background and construction, because I'm working in a construction zone. Because I love it. It fires me up when I get up here and I see guys putting in tile and hanging lights and doing electrical work and plumbing, because I'm in the thick of it. It makes me work a lot harder. So I'm going to show you guys how I'm doing this on a day-to-day basis. But finding your passion is number one. Working in your passion. Working your butt off. Then it's finding your way, because you have a 9 to 5, to save money. I know that doing loans or doing your main job probably isn't sexy. Maybe you're just working for the state or the government and it pays you enough. You can always save enough money to put that extra money in your passion project. Having a side hustle and starting a side business is awesome. You can either get rich, you're never going to get rich working 9 to 5. You're never going to get rich having a 401k. You pay the bills, maybe be comfortable, but you have to either start a business or have side projects or invest your money. Without getting lucky, that's the only way I know how to do it. There's no shortcuts to success. Having a side hustle is what your 5 to 9, but your 9 to 5 has to be your bedrock. Keeping your A job going so you can afford to get after it, but don't be a dreamer, be a planner. I'm gonna show you guys how I plan this next move in my life. Putting extra money into your side hustle is a big thing. So what's your main hustle? My main hustle has always been mortgage. I'm from the inner city. No one gave me anything. I was broke as a joke. I turned in my professional baseball career to go after my mortgage passion, because I came to the realization that I had a better chance living my dreams through mortgage and being more financially free through mortgage. So what do? I do mortgage. What also do? I coach. I coach lots of you guys. I've got a mortgage coaching online company. I've got lots of students in my online academy. That online academy that I show you how the sauce is made in mortgage has given me the income to go do other things. So if you're thinking about mortgage, get into it. But you have to do it full time. So you can take the money you're making with full-time mortgage and put that in passions, which to me is my home projects. So my home passions are my mortgage flips, my home flips, I should say. This first flip is Romero Canyon. Let's talk about how I find my flips. I find my flips through relationships with real estate agents, people that are the #1 agent in the market. If I know the #1 agent in the market, they're getting #1 agent type properties. So the top agent in Montecito happens to be the #1 agent in all of the US and all the world for Berkshire Hathaway. And she feeds me deals. So this property that I found up in Montecito, California, which is, in my opinion, the greatest place to live. Oprah lives here, Ellen lives here, you have Prince Harry and Meghan that live here. So people choose to be here that could live anywhere in the world. And I said, you know what? Something is special about that place. I want to be around those kinds of people because I want to experience new things. We got engaged here, we traveled here, but we never thought we could afford to move here. And I decided to take all the money I made in mortgage and buy a project here in Montecito that we flipped. And I sold that one and we killed it on it. And I'm gonna show you this year how to kill it by finding projects and doing home flips, because that's my side passion. I found this property up here. It was a special find. It was not on the market. So I'm gonna show you how to find properties not on the market. But you have to have your A hustle tight first. You cannot just make home flipping your life, because if the first one goes wrong, you can't recover. The great thing about having a consistent job that pays you consistent money is if you make a mistake, you're not gonna lose it all. You have that as your primary focus. It still pays your bills, because anything's a risk you have to be willing to take, but you can't be willing to risk it all and now you have nothing left. So take calculated risks with this side hustle. So through this new format, this podcast, I'm going to show you guys how to start side hustles, how to kill it with side hustles, and show you through my personal experience and what I'm doing today, how you can do the exact same thing. So as I get deeper into this Romero Canyon property, I found a property. It was a great price. I'll show you how to find those properties yourselves coming up. And then I put a team together and we got this property under contract and we're fixing it up, and I might flip it and I might stay here, undecided. Because the view is so amazing, because it's such a great project, this will probably be our forever home. Hoping it turns out that way. But anything can happen. Someone could knock on the door tomorrow and write me the biggest check ever that I just have to sell it. But right now our plan is to keep this home and make this home our bedrock. And I'm going to show you guys the insides of this home. I'll tour the home and I'll show you our other properties. So a lot of cool stuff to come. I'll show you how to find product, how to find teams, and how to build extra money for yourself. But I'm coming back to today's lesson on making sure that your primary hustle is dialed in. And making sure, like, what would it be for you if you were the best person in your company? Get there first. Before starting a side hustle, you haven't earned the right to have a side passion until you're number one at your job. Be number one salesperson at your company. Be the top commission earner. Because if I can get you guys to do that, then you're making enough money to start a side hustle. Mine was the home project flip, like I'm talking about. People just don't go for it because they don't want to work to be number one in their company first. So I want anybody listening to me today, before you take the next step and start to make real passive side income, please be number one at what you do. Why? Don't get up to be number two. Get up to be number one. People just don't go for it because they don't see that there's money to be made by having a consistent income pay your bills. And then take the extra money and put it in the bank. If it's starting a company, if it's buying a company, if it's buying investment properties, that's all coming off the top. Take the bonus you make by being number one and invest the bonus in Bitcoin if you want. But don't invest your income in Bitcoin, invest the extra in Bitcoin if that's what you choose to do, or in passion projects, okay? Look, I was raised in this inner city game, you guys. So I've always been a fighter with my back up against the wall. My very first job was Owen's Brothers Odd Jobs. My brother and I knocked door to door and washed cars as little kids. I've always had the hustle. Then my next job was working at bagging groceries at Albertsons. I was paid a per hour job, but I bagged those groceries with the best effort possible. Then I became a personal trainer, and I worked my butt off to be the number one personal trainer at 24 Hour Fitness. And because someone saw the hustle in me, I got my next opportunity. And I got a job in mortgage, and then I quit baseball because mortgage became more financially profitable for me. So you have to, number one, get your primary hustle right. And I'm going to show you guys through the podcast this year how to build a business, how to have a great family, how to deal with adversity, you guys, how to overcome fear, how to be a winner, how to go for it, how to get started, how to find it, how to set goals, how to stop making excuses, how to become accountable to yourself and your family, how to learn how to fail, how to win through the losses, and how to work hard no matter what. And I'm going to show you how to take the money you're making by being the best at what you do and invest that money in the side hustle that will make you financially free for the rest of your life. This is the mindset, this is the passion, and this is the hustle. So this year, come with me on this journey where I can show you how to kill it at life. How to be the best person you could be for your family, for your friends, for your spouse, and for yourself. Let's get your deal in order. Let's get your life in order. Let's get you inspired, motivated, dedicated, prosperous, and successful. And once you hit that level, then I will teach you how to have a side hustle that'll pave the way to financial freedom. Your 9 to 5 should pave the way for your 5 to 9, and your 5 to 9 will make you a winner. So if nothing less, I hope to inspire you, I hope to motivate you, and I hope to show you guys that you're scratching the surface on your potential. So 2022, Oh yeah, I'm ready to get it. I am fired up and I am ready for any curveball that comes my way. And by helping you become people that learn to hit the curve, nothing, nothing is too big for you to handle. I'm gonna rant, I'm gonna rave, but I'm gonna inspire you guys to be great this year. So guys, it's 2022. It's gonna be the best year of my life because no matter what comes my way, I'm built to deliver on myself and the goals that I've set for myself. So I hope this year you guys come along with me. I'm gonna help you and inspire you guys to see this is just the beginning. What if every single day from this day forward, you got closer and closer to reaching your potential? That'd be pretty dang special. So come along with me this year and I'll make 2022 the best year of your career. The question is not, am I going to crush it? Because I'm going to crush it. The question is, will you hang with me and crush it alongside me? I know you can, and I know that you will. Let's continue to grind and let's continue to crush it.